Just like an exclamation mark energizes a sentence, cymbals energize the drum section. They add so much energy, but they need to be used in very careful ways, so stay tuned. Cymbals shouldn't be used everywhere. That's not really their purpose, so we'll keep it really simple for now. They should be used sparingly to bring a section that already has a lot of energy to an even higher amount of energy, like the chorus. Let's create a new track. It's going to be drum beats, and we'll call it Cymbals, or you can call it crash as well. That's another word for cymbal. And we're going to color it this dark pink color. Now, we're going to use the piano roll, so let's go over to that. And this is a little less straightforward than what we were doing before, where we were using the patterns to kind of establish things. We're actually going to need to know some of these notes now. So I want to break things down a little bit for you, and I'll zoom in. This is where bar 11 is starting. We can see that it lines up with the playhead. And you can just even make a region if you want, and we'll make it 4 bars long. And I'll zoom way in so that I can see the entire bar. All right, if I scroll down, the kick always occurs on C1. The snare occurs on the note right above it. Okay, this would be called D1. The hi-hat is on this first black note that's in a group of 3. And the crash is the first black note above C2. So I'm going to place a note there just so that you can hear it, and I'll solo this track. Okay, so we can hear just what that sounds like. Now in every kit, it's going to be slightly different. All right, so let's go and let's choose a different kit, like Tasty. I don't know what this one's gonna sound like. Let's go back to our piano roll and let's play this note. So you notice in this kit, this is not a crash. So not all of these electronic machine kits have crashes. Let's try terminal. We can actually just check it right here. If that one sounds like a crash, which it does, then we can be sure that this note is also going to be the crash. Let's go back to instruments. So what you need to do is you need to kind of go through different kits to find one that you really like. Let's try rare. So for rare, it's not a crash at all. It's a bell. Let's try a different drum kit. Let's try red. Okay, so not really a crash either. So my preferred way of doing crashes is actually to use real drum kits, not the fake machine-based drum kits. So I would go to kits, and then we have plenty of kits to choose from, and they're all gonna have proper crashes. So I'll use clean black. Now that's what a cymbal crash should sound like. So you can also call this track crash. So when we go to our piano roll, okay, so let's hear that. And if we don't like that one, we just change the instrument. I changed it to clean red. Let's change to another one, clean white. So let's go over the rules. Our simple rule is this: only place the crash or the cymbal on beat 1. So we can place it on, if we have a 4-bar region, we can place it on every single beat 1. So I'll draw it in here as well, and here, and here. So here's what our drum section would sound like. And I'm missing my snare. Let me just create a couple patterns. So that's going to be 1. I can create a new one where I just have it on beat 1 of the very first bar. That's it. There's my second pattern. And so that's the only place where the crash will be. Okay, I can do another pattern where I have it on maybe the first bar and the third bar. That's it. Okay, so it's very, very simple. Right now, the rules are only on beat 1, and that will definitely make it sound fairly good. Let's hear what it sounds like without everything being muted. Okay, so it does add a little bit of energy to a section that's already very jam-packed with energy. So that's it for now. I hope it helps.